Do you feel your legs are weaker, that your joints are creaking more every morning, and that something in your body is no longer as it once was? And what if I told you that the answer to this might be inside your refrigerator? In this video, I'm going to show you how 4 types of yogurt, that's right, yogurt, have the power to reduce pain caused by arthritis, rebuild worn cartilage, and restore muscle strength. What you are about to discover here is not in TV commercials, nor on pharmacy labels. It is little-known knowledge, but it can completely change your health after the age of 50. Before we start, comment below with the city or country you're watching from. I want to know how far this transformative content is reaching. And of course, if you value your health and want to learn to take care of your body intelligently, subscribe to the channel now, because what you're about to learn here can do more for your well-being than years of medication. It doesn't matter your age or how many diagnoses you've received. What matters is that you are about to discover how something simple can be the catalyst for healthy aging, with more longevity, less pain, and much more freedom. Stay with me until the end, because the last recipe on the list is so powerful it can rebuild the tissue that time has worn away, and almost no one talks about it. The secret in the fridge: yogurt as an ally for longevity. After 50, the body begins to whisper truths that were easy to ignore before. Joints creak, muscles seem to tire faster, and even the simple act of getting out of bed becomes a silent reminder of time. But it is precisely at this point that a secret lies, one that few know: the power of a simple, ancient, and accessible food, yogurt. It can be one of the most valuable tools for longevity and maintaining health in later life, acting as a true shield against the wear and tear of time. When an older person understands that healthy aging is not a matter of luck, but of lifestyle habits, everything changes. Yogurt is one of those transformative habits. Rich in protein, calcium, and probiotics, it works from the inside out, strengthening muscles, bones, and the digestive system. 3 pillars that support well-being at any stage of life. There are studies that show that people over 60 who consume yogurt daily have fewer risk factors for sarcopenia and osteoporosis, 2 silent villains of aging. Imagine starting your day with a simple cup of natural yogurt. It may seem trivial, but it is a gesture that prepares the body to better defend itself against inflammation, that balances the intestinal flora, and even improves mood. This is because, as the Spanish geriatrician Dr. Maria Soler well explained, intestinal health is the heart of physical and emotional well-being in old age. A healthy gut is an ally in the prevention of diseases, immunity, and even memory, and yogurt is the perfect fuel for it. Perhaps the biggest misconception people over 50 have is believing that decline is inevitable. But the body, when wisely nourished, has admirable resilience. Yogurt, consumed regularly, is one of those simple ways to remind the body that it is still possible to live with lightness, strength, and vitality. It is the beginning of a quiet journey toward renewal, and as we shall see later, it begins precisely by understanding what differentiates a healing yogurt from a harmful one. The trap on the shelf. Choosing the right yogurt. If there is one thing that confuses many people, it is this idea that you just grab any yogurt off the shelf, and voila, you are taking care of your health. But the reality, my friend, is different. Most of the products you find in the supermarket are loaded with sugar, artificial colorings, and chemical thickeners. These additives inflame your gut and silently sabotage disease prevention. The gut is a key player in the game of longevity. There is a direct connection between what you eat and how your joints behave. An industrialized yogurt may seem harmless, but when it contains fructose syrups, stabilizers, or is zero fat, it loses its therapeutic function and becomes a villain. A study from the European Journal of Nutrition showed that the regular consumption of ultra-processed yogurts increases the risk factors for chronic inflammation in older adults. The ideal? Bet on a natural, unsweetened yogurt with the original fat preserved and, if possible, homemade or with live cultures. The good fat present in these yogurts helps the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins, such as D and K2, which are essential for health in later life. It is this fat that potentiates anti-inflammatory compounds, like curcumin, when added later. In other words, it's not just the yogurt that matters, it's the right type of yogurt. Many older patients ask me in the clinic, "Doctor, isn't skim yogurt better?" And I answer firmly and kindly, "No, it is not." The mature body needs complete nutrients, not diluted or adulterated versions. A good yogurt should be simple, like country food: milk, culture, and time. By choosing wisely, you give your body a powerful ally for healthy aging. And all this will be even more relevant when we talk about how and when to consume this food in practice. Timing is everything. The best time to consume it. Most people make a subtle yet decisive mistake. They consume yogurt at the wrong time and in the wrong way. It is common to see older adults having yogurt as a dessert, usually mixed with industrial cereals, jams, or even chocolate powder. The problem? These accompaniments are full of refined sugar, which nullifies the positive effects of the food. Good intentions end up becoming a trigger for silent inflammation. Longevity is built not only by what is eaten, but also by when and how it is eaten. In the morning, the body is receptive to absorbing essential nutrients to maintain physical resilience throughout the day. A cup of yogurt with natural fruits, such as papaya or banana, and a spoonful of flaxseed can be a true elixir for healthy aging. At night, it acts as a balm, promoting muscle recovery and microbiota balance during sleep. Few people know this, but at night, while we sleep, the body activates processes of cell repair and muscle regeneration. That is why having yogurt at this time, especially if combined with the right ingredients, can amplify its effects. As the nutritionist Dr. Paulo Almeida says, the casein present in yogurt acts as a slow-absorbing protein, ideal for sustaining tissues during nocturnal rest. Such a simple habit can become a true well-being ritual. The secret lies in the composition: fresh fruit, functional seeds, a drizzle of honey, and no colorings or boxed cereals. Imagine a 72-year-old gentleman who swaps his evening pudding for this preparation. In 3 weeks, he feels more energetic in the morning and has less joint stiffness. It's not a miracle, but lifestyle habits that align with the body's wisdom. And this becomes even more powerful when we understand the value of the first functional yogurt on the list. 1. Greek yogurt, the muscle fortifier. If there is one food that deserves a special place in the refrigerator of anyone over 50, that food is Greek yogurt. Few know it, but it contains almost double the protein of common yogurt, which is a true gift for fighting sarcopenia, that insidious loss of muscle mass that comes with age. In every 170 g, there are about 15 g of pure protein, ideal for nourishing weakened muscles. It's like fueling your body's engine with high-octane gasoline. Strong muscles are not just a matter of aesthetics. They sustain our resilience, prevent falls, and maintain autonomy in simple tasks, like climbing stairs or carrying groceries. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium and vitamin D, substances that, together, strengthen bones and improve muscle contraction. As the nutritionist Leticia de Almeida advises, the daily consumption of high-quality protein after the age of 60 must be an absolute priority to ensure longevity with quality. And what is even more interesting, this food is versatile. It can be eaten for breakfast with oatmeal, as an afternoon snack with red berries, or even used in savory preparations, such as herb spreads. I have advised several patients to replace industrial breads and crackers with Greek yogurt and flaxseed, and in less than a month, many report more energy and less leg fatigue. A simple adjustment, but one with a direct impact on the prevention of diseases associated with a sedentary lifestyle. While many people bet on expensive supplements, the solution may be closer and tastier than you imagine. Greek yogurt is a silent tool for well-being that works every day, without fanfare. It is the kind of food that treats without needing to promise miracles. But wait until you discover the power of the next ingredient, which has the gift of calming an inflamed body and returning the lightness of the mornings. 2. The golden paste, yogurt with turmeric and black pepper. There is a golden ingredient, used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine, that has gained quiet respect within modern science: turmeric. Combined with natural yogurt and a pinch of black pepper, it forms a powerful natural anti-inflammatory, capable of relieving joint pain and improving mobility. This trio acts as a balm on stiff muscles and aching joints. It is a simple recipe, but with surprising potential to promote longevity with lightness. The active substance in turmeric, called curcumin, is difficult to be absorbed alone. But here's the secret. The fat present in yogurt helps with the bioavailability of curcumin, and the piperine from the black pepper enhances this absorption by up to 2,000%, according to studies in the Journal of Clinical Immunology. The result? A natural combo that fights chronic inflammation, the one that slowly, without warning, devours our knees, shoulders, and ankles. And the best part, without side effects. I have recommended this mixture to hundreds of patients with arthritis, arthrosis, and persistent pain. Many report, after 3 weeks of consumption, a noticeable relief in the mornings when the body used to seize up. The recipe is no secret. 1 cup of natural yogurt, 1 per 2 teaspoons of turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and, if you want to sweeten it, a spoonful of honey. Besides being delicious, this habit becomes a daily gesture of disease prevention and health strengthening in later life. Donna Lourdes, 73, told me, "Doctor, it felt like I was taking hidden medication in my breakfast." She resumed her walks, went back to tending her plants, and even dancing at church gatherings. All this with a small pot of golden yogurt a day. And if you think this is already impressive, wait until you meet the next ingredient. It will lubricate your joints from the inside, as if time were being gentle again. 3. The natural lubricant. Yogurt with omega-3, chia or flaxseed. Now we enter one of the most underestimated and effective combinations in functional nutrition: yogurt with omega-3. When it comes to joints, few know that internal lubrication depends directly on the quality of the fat ingested. We are not talking about saturated fat, but essential fatty acids, such as the famous DHA and EPA. They reduce inflammatory processes and promote greater fluidity and movement, something essential for those seeking longevity with mobility. Have you heard that click in your knee when you stand up? Or felt your hip seize up after a bad night's sleep? This can be a sign of dry joints. And like an engine that needs oil to run well, our body also needs a natural lubricant. And that's where omega-3 enriched yogurt comes in. Simply add a tablespoon of chia or flaxseed to your natural yogurt, stir well, and let it rest for 10 minutes. The result? A functional gel that helps prevent joint diseases. Dr. João Pedro Vital, an expert in integrative medicine, states, "The regular consumption of omega-3 improves the viscosity of the synovial fluid, reduces pain, and increases the range of motion. This means less seizing up, more freedom to walk, dance, squat, and live." 1 tablespoon of flaxseed contains about 1.6 g of ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, one of the most accessible forms of omega-3 that promotes healthy aging. Best of all, you don't need to spend money on capsules. The remedy is on your plate. Donna Teresa, one of my 78-year-old patients, used to avoid leaving home for fear of tripping. After 3 weeks of having yogurt with chia for breakfast, she went back to walking to the fair. With a smile on her face and firmness in her steps, she said, "It seems my joints have started smiling again." And it is in this climate of reconstruction that I present the next discovery: a yogurt that not only lubricates, but literally rebuilds what time has taken. 4. The Rebuilder, yogurt with hydrolyzed collagen and vitamin C. Now we come to the most potent formula on the list, the one that not only relieves but literally rebuilds what time has worn away. I'm talking about yogurt with hydrolyzed collagen and fruits rich in vitamin C, such as strawberry, kiwi, or pineapple. This combination stimulates the natural production of collagen, an essential protein for joints, skin, tendons, and ligaments. A true longevity tonic, created with simple and powerful ingredients. From the age of 50, the body drastically reduces collagen production, and this directly impacts morning stiffness, hip pain, and difficulty squatting. By adding hydrolyzed collagen to natural yogurt, along with a spoonful of pumpkin seeds, rich in zinc, you create a rebuilding meal. As the orthopedist Dr. Felipe Montenegro says, without collagen, ligaments turn into loose ropes and joint friction intensifies. With this recipe, you feed your body with raw material for healthy aging and greater resilience. Vitamin C plays a starring role because it activates the enzyme prolyl hydroxylase, essential for the formation of type 2 collagen, the one that supports cartilage. Many older adults take collagen in capsules without vitamin C, and that is why they do not see results. This functional yogurt, however, is a true joint builder. Daily consumption for 3 to 4 weeks usually brings visible gains in well-being, more flexibility, less pain when climbing stairs, more confidence when walking. Dona Zuleide, 75, told me through tears that after a month of eating this yogurt for breakfast, she was able to kneel again to pray, something she hadn't done for 5 years. It is this type of silent transformation that makes me repeat. What we put on our plate changes the destiny of our body. And if you think it ends here, just wait until you see how to organize all this in your week to reap even greater results. The weekly schedule. A pharmacy on your fridge door. It is no use knowing what is good for you if you don't know how to fit it into your routine. It's like having the medicine and forgetting to take it. The benefit is lost. With this in mind, I created a simple weekly schedule, easy to follow, but deeply effective for those who want longevity and healthier joints. It's almost like setting up a natural pharmacy at breakfast, with specific days for each type of functional yogurt. Monday and Thursday are strength days, Greek yogurt with oats and banana, ensuring quality protein to preserve muscle mass. Tuesday and Friday are for fighting inflammation, yogurt with turmeric, pepper, and honey, the one that turns off the internal fires that cause silent pain. Wednesday and Saturday are for maintenance, yogurt with chia or flaxseed to lubricate the joints. And Sunday, it's rebuilding day, yogurt with collagen, strawberry, and pumpkin seeds. A true well-being ritual. This division is not random. It was designed to give the body time to absorb and react to each nutritional stimulus. It is as if each day offers a different therapeutic task. Build, repair, lubricate, strengthen. And the best part, without relying on expensive supplements, just discipline and good lifestyle habits. Many of my patients print this routine and stick it on the refrigerator door. With each day completed, they feel like they are building their own resilience. And if you happen to forget one day or another, don't blame yourself. The important thing is consistency over time. After all, as I always say in consultation, health is not a 100-meter dash, it's a marathon. Small gestures, repeated with care, transform the body inside out. And to prove this, there is nothing better than knowing a real story of someone who put all this into practice and reaped unexpected rewards. A story of resilience. Dona Carmen's victory. Dona Carmen, a 68-year-old woman living in a small town in the south of Spain, had reached her limit. She had always been active, loved tending her garden and walking in the park. But as the years went by, knee pain began to dictate the rhythm of her life. The stairs became her enemies, and even brushing her hair hurt when her shoulders seized up, a warning that risk factors were silently accumulating. After trying everything, medications, creams, teas, and physiotherapy sessions, she almost gave up. That's when her granddaughter, a nursing student, told her about the therapeutic effects of yogurt with turmeric. Carmen doubted it, but decided to try. She began to consume a natural yogurt with turmeric, black pepper, and a touch of honey every day. A simple gesture that would become a watershed moment for her health in later life. In just 2 weeks, Carmen noticed that something was changing. Her body woke up less stiff. The pain that had previously prevented her from getting out of bed firmly had retreated. In a month, she felt safe enough to return to the garden. In subsequent tests, the doctor noted a significant drop in C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation. What seemed trivial turned into an engine of well-being and a return to autonomy. Carmen discovered, in practice, what modern science confirms. The body has an immense power of regeneration, as long as it receives the right stimuli. And it all started with a small pot of yogurt, consumed with faith, discipline, and patience. Her resilience inspires. And perhaps it will also inspire you to take the first step. Because if even a woman who had given up hope can get back on her feet, what is stopping you from trying too? The final message. It's never too late to start. After so many years working with older adults, I have learned that what separates suffering from lightness are not great revolutions, but small habits repeated with intention. A small pot of yogurt a day may seem little, but when it is loaded with purpose, it transforms into a gesture of self-confidence and care. Longevity is not the privilege of those who are lucky. It is the harvest of those who sow wisely. And that seed starts in your own kitchen. Many come to me saying, "Doctor, I've tried everything." But almost no one has tried to listen to their own body with humility, day after day. The secret to resilience is not in magic formulas, but in the silent constancy of those who do not give up on themselves. And if you made it this far, you have already taken the most important step. You decided to care. And that, believe me, is half the way to healthy aging. Old age does not have to be a time of loss, pain, and limitations. It can be a time of reunion with oneself, of rediscovering inner strength, of physical and emotional reconstruction. By including these functional yogurts in your routine, you are not just taking care of your joints or muscles, you are taking care of your history, of your right to live with dignity. You are telling your body, "I am still here, and I want to live well." Perhaps no one told you this before. Perhaps you have never heard that something so simple can cause such a profound impact. But now you know. And if you know, you have a choice in your hands. Choose to live better. Choose the path of daily care, disease prevention, and lasting well-being. Because it is never too late to start over. It is never too early to love yourself. Now tell me, have you ever tried using yogurt as a therapeutic tool? Or were you, like many, thinking it was just a common breakfast food? Comment below about your experience with today's tips or which of these recipes you will try first. I really want to know what this video sparked in you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do it now. Activate the bell, because every week there is content that can transform the way you live and age healthily. And hey, keep an eye out for the next video that will appear on the screen. Click on it to continue this journey of self-care and disease prevention. A big hug. Take good care of your body. It is your best friend on this road to longevity. See you soon.